Work from home has been enforced on us. But guess what it's going to become, the way of the future. That's the context of my video today. My name is Priya Kumar. I'm a motivational speaker and author. And I welcome you to my YouTube series of Lockdown Now for all the people who had been complaining that they don't get time at home, they don't get time to spend with their families. Well, God has answered all your prayers, and now you have all the time in the world to be in front of their eyes. Now a lot of people are finding it very, very difficult to work from home, to stay productive, to stay focused, and also to deliver the results that I expected of them. When you go to work, there are some hygiene factors that are taken care of so that you can put your attention and focus on two things that are important. Now, sitting at home, and especially when everybody's under a lockdown, and telling your spouse and your children, and perhaps with no house health, it's becoming a little overwhelming. But you know what the true test of character lies is how you solve problems. Character is how you solve problems. That's why you have a job, because you have the ability to solve problems. So let's look at this as an opportunity to set things up such that perhaps this would be a better way of the future. You must have seen all the memes and jokes on Instagram and social media where the men are blooming and mopping and washing dishes, and it's become this really big joke on how housewife is now entertaining the house husband. Well, here is my take on it. It's a little different perspective, that it would be a smart idea, now that you all are under lockdown, to have a good conversation with your family, to define roles and to up everyone's workload. Family to define roles and to up everybody's workload. That's what tough times call for. Tough measures and inconveniences. Times calls for tough times, calls for tough measures, and it calls for inconveniences. Don't shy away from that. Don't be afraid of hard work. Don't be afraid of extra work, especially when there is a problem, especially during tough times, especially during challenges and crisis. That is what is expected of. It is expected of you to burn the midnight oil, to do more work, and to help out more. You to burn the midnight oil, to do more work, to help out more. So everybody should take on responsibility depending on their profiles. Now let me also give you perspective that if you are an employer or an employee, this would be a good time to upgrade your skills, to put in more thought on your profile, because you see, there's so much insecurity going on that whether people will continue to have jobs, whether their salaries will continue to remain the same, and whether the incentive packages would still be valid. This is the time to be more useful. Instead of thinking from your own insecurities, think from the side of the organization, your seniors, and your bosses.